There is something orbiting Earth, something that has been up there for over 13,000 years. NASA won't talk about it. Governments dismiss it. But leaked images, secret radio signals, and declassified documents tell a different story. Could this be an ancient alien probe? And if so, who sent it? And why is it watching us? For decades, astronomers, military insiders, and conspiracy theorists have been puzzled by a mysterious, unidentified object orbiting Earth. They call it the Black Knight satellite. Some say it's just space debris. Others believe it's an ancient machine one that has been silently watching humanity for thousands of years. But the biggest question is, what is it doing up there? The mystery of the Black Knight goes back over 120 years. In 1899, Nikola Tesla, one of history's greatest inventors, was experimenting with radio waves when he suddenly detected something impossible, a repeating, intelligent signal coming from deep space. Tesla was convinced this wasn't random, it was a message. But from who? Fast forward to 1954. Two separate reports from the US Air Force, another from a top government official, leaked shocking information. A mysterious object was orbiting Earth, and it wasn't man-made. This was years before the first satellite, Sputnik 1, was ever launched. So the question remains, who put it there? Then, in 1998, the mystery took a chilling turn. During NASA's STS-88 mission, the crew of Space Shuttle Endeavour accidentally captured footage of something strange. A massive, dark, irregularly shaped object floating high above Earth. NASA dismissed it as a thermal blanket that had come loose, but many believe this was a cover-up. Was this our clearest proof of the Black Knight satellite? Even today, radio operators still pick up bizarre signals transmissions unlike anything on Earth. Some experts believe the Black Knight might be sending messages either to us or to something else out there. But the scariest theory? What if we're the ones being watched? If this is just a piece of space junk, why does NASA keep changing their story? Why do multiple independent researchers and military insiders claim they've seen evidence of an ancient satellite? And most importantly, who put it there? If the Black Knight satellite is truly watching us, then the real question isn't just, what is it? The real question is, who is controlling it? But here's where things get even more bizarre. Over the years, various astronomers and intelligence insiders have hinted at something chilling. The Black Knight might not just be an observer, but a beacon, a signal that we exist. Could it be waiting for something or someone to respond? NASA has always been quick to dismiss the Black Knight satellite as a myth. They claim the infamous STS-88 photos show nothing more than a discarded thermal blanket. But there's a problem. Multiple NASA astronauts, including Gordon Cooper, Edgar Mitchell, and Story Musgrave, reported seeing strange artificial objects in space that could not be explained. Even former U.S. Defense Department insiders have hinted that the government knows more than they admit. Could it be that NASA isn't telling us the full truth? And if the Black Knight isn't just debris, why are they so desperate to explain it away? What if this satellite isn't alien at all? Some researchers believe the Black Knight might be a relic from an advanced human civilization known that existed before recorded history. Legends of Atlantis, Hyperborea, and Lemuria all speak of great empires that vanished without a trace. Could the Black Knight be the last surviving evidence of an ancient spacefaring society, a civilization that escaped Earth's destruction thousands of years ago? And if that's true, could they still be out there, watching us from the shadows of space? There's also a more grounded but still chilling theory. During the Cold War, both the United States and the Soviet Union launched dozens of classified military satellites. Could the Black Knight be one of these secret projects? An experimental weapon? A rogue spy satellite? Or something even darker? Some declassified documents suggest both the US and Soviet governments detected unknown objects in orbit as early as the 1950s. If the Black Knight was built by humans, why did we lose control of it? And who was it originally meant to spy on? But perhaps there's another explanation, one that challenges the very nature of our existence. What if the Black Knight isn't a machine at all? What if it's a glitch, an anomaly in our reality? Some physicists theorize that our universe might be a simulation, a complex digital construct. And like any simulation, sometimes errors appear. Could the Black Knight be one of those errors? A piece of forgotten data, something left behind? by whoever or whatever is running this simulation? And if that's true, then the real question is, what happens if someone or something decides to delete it? Even today, the Black Knight remains an enigma. NASA insists it's just a myth. The government refuses to discuss it. But the satellite is still there, watching, waiting. Maybe it's just a piece of space junk. Or maybe it's something we were never meant to find. And the scariest part? What if it's watching us right now? But here's something even more terrifying. In recent years, amateur astronomers and deep space researchers claim to have spotted the Black Knight moving as if it's repositioning itself. Some say this is proof that it's not just a lifeless object, but an active machine, one that's still operational. If this is true, then what is controlling it? In 2021, a group of ham radio operators claimed to have intercepted a strange repeating signal zone that seemed to mimic the long-delayed echoes from Duncan Lunan's 1973 research. Was this just an anomaly? Or was the Black Knight trying to send a message again? If we decode this message, will we find a warning or an invitation? Governments may dismiss the Black Knight as a conspiracy theory, but the pieces don't quite add up. If it's just space debris, why does it keep reappearing in classified military discussions? If it's just a rock, why do signals seem to originate from its location? Perhaps the Black Knight is more than we think. Perhaps it's waiting for something, for someone, or maybe for us to finally understand what it really is. And the scariest part? What if it's not alone? Some astronomers have noticed odd movements, not just from the Black Knight, but from other unidentified objects. Could it be part of a larger network? A system of probes monitoring Earth, waiting for the right moment. If the Black Knight is a beacon, what happens when it finally activates? Throughout history, astronauts, pilots, and even military officials have reported seeing dark, silent crafts orbiting Earth, sometimes disappearing without a trace. Could they be connected? Is the Black Knight just the beginning of something much bigger? Some believe the truth is being slowly revealed, not in grand announcements, but in fragments, declassified files, mysterious signals, and unexplained sightings. But what if the final piece of the puzzle isn't revealed by us? What if it's revealed by them? If the Black Knight is waiting for something, what happens when it finally answers back?